What's up? It's Jenny J here, and today we have an intense legs and glutes workout using a step. Now, most household items do have a step or a stool, a bench, a couch, a bed. We have some kind of elevated platform. So go ahead and grab that elevated platform now. We're going to be getting an intense booty and thigh burn in today's workout. We got 6 exercises. We're going to spend about 45 seconds doing each move. Once we get through all 6 exercises, we'll go back to the very top for a total of 3 rounds. As always, take this class at your own pace, and let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up here. So we're going to use this step and do some basic step-ups, just warming up the legs. We're going to go into a quick warm-up, then we just go straight into it. So let's have those hands on the hips. We're going to step onto the stool, drive that knee up to hip height, and then switch. Make sure that the heel is fully planted on that stool. Eyes are looking forward and squeezing those low abs as the knee comes to hip height. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And then from here, we'll go ahead and just go into some reverse lunges. So you're going to stand up nice and tall, shoulders stacked right on top of those hips. Take a big step back behind you, drop that knee as low as you can. Go ahead, stand up and switch other side. If you need to reduce the range of motion, you're more than welcome to just come about halfway, come right back. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, we're gonna go straight into it. 6 exercises starting with a Bulgarian lunge. This is going to be an extreme lunge. Maybe you've never done this before, so I will explain it very well here. You're going to take your right foot, plant it on the stool that is behind you. Now from here, you want to make sure that this front leg is far enough forward so that when you bend that back knee down, this knee should not be passing the toe. So a wider stance is probably better than a shorter stance. What we want to avoid is this heel coming off the floor and this knee coming in front of the foot. So find your balance here. Keep that core nice and tight. We'll take off in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down and up. Every single time you come up, think about squeezing that right butt cheek to get some extra flexion in there. And then focusing on driving into the heel that's on the floor. That's going to help you activate those glutes. Keep that chest open. And if you have trouble with your balance here, no worries. You can just take that stool out, do static lunges with the right foot planted on the floor. Maybe sink a little bit lower if you can. And rest. Awesome. Shake it out. Hopefully you felt that burn. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So take a quick peek. Make sure your left foot is fully planted. Make sure this front foot is far enough forward so that when you come into that lunge, that knee is not passing the toe. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and up. Now remember, you control your intensity. If you want to get a bigger strength exercise, try to drop that knee as low as you can. The lower to the floor, the better. But again, if you feel any pain whatsoever, please reduce that range of motion. We don't want to injure ourselves in the process of building our body up, right? Keep going. One more here, and rest. Awesome. All right, next exercise, we're gonna go into a step down lunge. So I'm putting the stool in front of me this time. I'm gonna come back to a standing position on the stool. I'm gonna step down, find a lunge. I'm gonna bend that back knee, bending both knees here, and then power into the heel as I stand back up, all the way down, all the way up. This is gonna really get into those glutes. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now you can have your hands kind of wherever feels most comfortable for you. I'm kind of bringing it in front of my chest. It's giving me a little bit more balance. And I'm bending both legs. Depending on the height of your stool or your bench, you might only be able to come down and have your standing leg straight, the one that comes down to the floor. But if you can bend both knees, even better. Again, drive into that heel every single time you stand back up. Last one. And rest. Nice work. All right. 3 more exercises to go. I'm just switching the angle of my stool. I'm going to place my left foot on the stool towards the right edge of it. We have a pistol squat next, so it's almost like a single leg squat. You're balancing here, right foot is hovering. You're gonna sink those hips back and down as if you're sitting in a chair. Try to get as low as you can, and then come back up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. Now this is a difficult move, so if you can only come down an inch, that's totally okay. We're also working on your balance here too, so your ankle is working really, really hard to stabilize. Your core is engaged, it's on. And you're making sure your knee is in line with your toe and that heel is on the stool the entire time. The hips come behind you. The hips are not coming straight down to the floor, behind. There's a huge difference there. Last one, and rest. Whew. All right, we'll go ahead and switch sides. So right foot is planted towards the left edge of the stool. Find your balance here. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. We go down and up. Such a simple movement, yet it's so difficult. We're putting all of our resistance, all of our body weight on one leg. That is tough to do. And I don't know about you, but I'm already breaking a sweat here. We're not even doing cardio. Legs are one of our largest body parts on our body, so it requires more energy for us to use them, which means your body gets elevated, your heat starts to generate, right? And you get that sweat going. Last one, and rest. Nice work. Last exercise is going to be a hip bridge. So we're gonna head down to the floor. You're gonna bring your booty as close as you can to the stool, come down to the ground. Now you're gonna keep the heels down on the stool, the toes are lifted up. You're gonna drive all of your weight into your heels, lifting the hips up as high as you can, squeeze the butt cheeks together, slowly come back down with control. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can place those hands underneath the mat if you just kind of want to hold yourself in place. And then every time you lift those hips up, think about tucking that pelvis under, keeping those knees about shoulder distance apart. And then slowly coming down one vertebrae at a time. Such a great exercise to target the hamstrings, back of the thighs, and the booty. Almost there, last one here. And rest, nice work. All right, that is your circuit. We're gonna go ahead and come back to the very top. We got all of those moves again for a total of 2 more rounds. Feel free to grab a quick sip of water if you need it. I'm gonna go straight into that first exercise, which is our Bulgarian lunge. The right foot steps back. Again, find your balance here. Chest is up, shoulders back and down. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. Now round 1 was just our practice, right? Round 2, we perfect. We want to make sure that our form is looking solid. Everything feels good. We're starting to maybe increase that range of motion, getting a little bit deeper, getting more contraction in that leg to build that muscle. Making sure that you're breathing throughout your workout. Keep going. Last one. And rest. Great work. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Left foot steps back. Find your balance. Eyes are looking forward. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and up. This is such a great exercise variation to your traditional lunge. This puts way more resistance, way more tension on your legs than just doing static lunges. And all we did was add an elevated platform. All we did was add a step. And look how a bodyweight exercise gets so much more challenging. So it's really great to learn these moves, these different ways to work out. And you realize you don't need more equipment and more fancy things. You just need to get a little creative with what you have around the house. Last one. And rest. Nice work. We're gonna go ahead and go into our step down lunges, alternating, standing on the stool to start. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down, come up to a stand, and switch. Now every time I want you to just check in with that knee to ankle alignment. The foot that's on the stool, nice straight line. This one will definitely raise your heart rate up. This exercise will help you in your hikes. If you like to hike up big mountains and climb all these rocks, or maybe just climb your stairs. Last one, and rest. Nice work. All right, let's go into our single leg pistol squat. You're gonna have that left foot planted on the right edge of the stool. Stand up, find your balance. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down and up. Now check where your weight distribution is in your foot. You kind of want to have it more towards the heel. So you gotta sink those hips back. And if you are having trouble with balance, find one speck on your wall, focus on that. Keep it going, you're almost there. Last one, and rest. Nice work. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Right foot on the left edge of the stool. Stand up tall. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down, bring it up. So notice how my foot that's hovering, slightly in front. You can have it straight down, but I think it helps when you have the foot in front to focus on the hips coming down, right? So your leg kind of looks like it's at an angle each time. Hopefully you're burning by now. I definitely am. Last one. And rest. Nice work. All right, let's head down. We got our elevated hip bridges. We're coming down to our backs. Our booty is super close to the stool. And we drive it up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive it up. Slowly release. Now remember, the work of the hip bridge comes from the butt. It's not coming from your back. So you should feel no tension in that low back. Tucking that pelvis under prevents you from tweaking that low back here. Keep it going. Let's go one more. And rest. Nice work. All right, come on up. We got one more round. I know you're feeling it, but we gotta add as much tension as we can on those muscles in order for muscle growth to happen. So I know you're getting tired, so this is a really good opportunity to perfect your form and really do everything as safe as you can at home. Here we go, Bulgarian lunge in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down and up. Now, if you have a little bit more in those legs, feel free to drop down a little bit lower if you can. Get those legs to burn out. I won't be surprised if you have trouble walking upstairs tomorrow or maybe the next day. There's something called DOMS. It stands for Delayed Onset Muscle Soreness. So when you feel sore 2 days after your workout, that's DOMS. It's basically your lactic acid building up in your body. So it's really important that you stretch. Switch sides. Making sure that you relieve those muscles through stretching. Switch sides and go. And that's gonna help relieve some of that delayed muscle soreness. Foam rolling is also a great option as well. So if you haven't checked out the foam rolling video in JGF On Demand, definitely check it out. It's, to be honest, a free way to get a Thai massage. It's deep tissue work and it's self-induced. It's like not fun, but you know what? It's such a great way to relieve muscle tension. So good for the body. Last one here, and rest. Nice work. We'll go into our step down lunges, alternating. So standing up nice and tall. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down, come back up. Drive into that heel. Focus on the glutes, thighs. You need to have a strong foundation in your body. Legs and glutes give you that foundation, right? One more here. And rest. Nice work. All right, pistol squat next. Stand up tall, find your balance. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. Really try to get nice and low here. Maybe your foot can tap all the way down to the floor. That can be a good goal. If you're really high up, then maybe not, but hey, you can try. Keep it going. One more. And rest. Awesome work. All right, let's switch sides. Woo, here we go. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. This also builds strength in your knees too. If you've ever felt like your knees are weak, how to strengthen your knees is basically strengthening your surrounding muscles. Like you can't necessarily like get a stronger kneecap, but you can strengthen all of those tendons, the ligaments, the muscle fibers, all supporting the knee. So by building strength in your legs, focusing on quads, hamstrings, shins, calves, you're gonna build stronger knees. So just keep that in mind. Last one here. and rest. Okay, last little bit. We have our hip bridges, and then you are done. Come on down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bring it up and down. Drive those hips up as high as you can. Squeeze those butt cheeks together as if you're squeezing a penny in between. Last one. And rest. Awesome work, my friend. Go ahead and stand on up. We'll just do a few basic stretches. Get everything nice and loose again. Way to go. Let's plant one foot. I'm gonna grab that other foot and go into a quad stretch. Getting those knees to touch, stretching out the front of the thighs here. Nice work today. We'll go ahead and switch sides. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating. I'm feeling a little glowy from doing legs. I always get a good sweat when I'm training legs. All right, let's go into a hip flexor stretch. You're gonna hug that knee into the chest, find your balance. Nice work, and switch. All right, way to go. We'll finish off with 2 big deep breaths. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, let it go. Awesome work. Way to go, guys. Thank you so much for working out with me today. If you enjoyed today's workout, go ahead, like this video, comment down below, let me know which workout move burned the most for you. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you get notified every single time I go live on YouTube. And as always, please share this video with a friend. Tag me on social media and let me know that you got your workout in. I'd love to shout you out. See you next time. Bye.